Okay, so I've tried out a lot of different apps and tools over the years, but language learning is one of those things I always come back to. Partly because I love to travel, and partly because there's just something really satisfying about being able to actually hold a conversation in a different language. Now, I've tested a bunch of language apps. Some work better than others, and through all that, I've realized there's no one-size-fits-all solution. It really depends on how you learn and what you're looking for. So in this video, I'll be breaking down what I think are 3 of the best language learning apps: Pimsleur, Babbel, and Duolingo. Each one has its own strengths, and I'll walk you through how they work, what they're best for, as well as their pricing and features. And if you want to check out any of them, I've left discounted affiliate links in the description below that'll get you a better deal than going straight to their websites. Okay, so starting with Pimsleur, which is a language learning app that's been around for over 50 years. It's all about helping you speak a new language through audio lessons. It was originally created by Dr. Paul Pimsleur, and while it started with old school cassette tapes, now it's a full app with lessons in over 50 different languages. The focus is on real-life conversations and usual phrases, not memorizing grammar rules. And now they've even added features like an AI pronunciation coach to help you sound more natural when you speak. And so the way it works is pretty simple. Once you sign up and pick your language, you get access to a full set of 30-minute audio lessons, which you can listen to through the app or website on basically any device: phone, tablet, or computer. I chose Spanish and would usually listen during my commute, which made it really easy to stay consistent. The lessons basically walk you through real conversations step by step. And since they're audio-based, you can do them while walking, driving, or just going about your day. One of the first things I really liked about Pimsleur is how practical the lessons are. They focus on real conversations, not just random vocabulary or grammar rules. Each lesson starts with a short dialogue and then walks you through it step by step, so you can actually repeat and understand the phrases. Within about a week or so, I was able to introduce myself, and after a couple of weeks, I could ask for directions and order food. It didn't feel forced, it just started to click naturally over time. Besides that, if you're using the app, you also get interactive tools like flashcards, quizzes, and a pronunciation coach that gives you real-time feedback. Kind of like having a personal tutor, which I personally loved. Plus, you can download lessons, so you can listen to them offline, which was super helpful for me when driving in areas with a bad signal. It's a small feature, but it makes it easier to stay consistent. As for how long it takes to see results, Pimsleur says that if you practice for about 30 minutes a day, you should be able to hold basic conversations within about a month. I mean, for me, after a few weeks, I could understand and say simple phrases, and with more practice, I got more comfortable with longer conversations. Just keep in mind, though, that Pimsleur doesn't really focus on grammar rules or writing, so if you're someone who likes studying grammar or practicing writing, it might not be the best option for you. Also, the lessons can sometimes feel a bit repetitive, but that's actually on purpose since it's designed to help you remember the language and make speaking feel natural. That said, in terms of the cost, Pimsleur gives you a free lesson to try it out before committing. If you're learning just one language, they offer lifetime access for about $150, which includes all 30 lessons and premium features. But if you want access to all 51 languages, the all-access subscription is about $21 per month, or less with a longer plan. Plus, all plans come with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can try it out risk-free. And again, if you're interested in Pimsleur, I included an affiliate link in the description down below if you want to check it out. Next up, we have Babbel. This one's great if you're looking for a more well-rounded approach, not just speaking and listening, but also reading, writing, and grammar. It's been around since 2007 and was built by language experts, so everything is laid out in a way that actually makes sense and builds on itself. They offer 13 languages, including popular ones like Spanish, French, German, and Italian, but they don't offer as many options as Pimsleur. Still, it's enough for most people. And what I found cool is that Babbel asks you a few questions when you sign up, things like why you're learning and how much you already know. That way, it can adapt the lessons to your level, which I thought was super helpful. Then, once you download the app or log into their website, you pick your language and you're ready to start. The lessons are pretty short, usually around 10 to 15 minutes, so they're easy to fit into your day. I used it when I was learning French, and it was actually perfect for just learning some basics before a trip to Paris. The lessons are broken down into categories like grammar, vocabulary, and conversation practice. So you'll be matching words, filling in blanks, repeating phrases out loud, stuff that really keeps your brain engaged. One of my favorite parts was how practical the content was. Like you actually learn how to ask for directions, order food, or have a basic conversation in a taxi. Nothing random or outdated. And so I have to say, Babbel felt a bit more structured than Pimsleur. It's organized, clear, and focused on real-world situations. And just like Pimsleur, they also use spaced repetition. So phrases pop up right when you're about to forget them. That really helped me lock in some of the trickier words. Besides that, there are also a few extra tools like the review session and speech recognition. The speech tool listens to how you pronounce things and gives you feedback. It's not perfect, but it definitely helped me catch a few mistakes I didn't even realize I was making. As for how long it takes to see results, with just 10 to 15 minutes a day, you can start having basic conversations within about 3 to 4 weeks. And from my experience, that's pretty accurate. After a few weeks, I could say simple phrases, understand directions, and feel a lot more confident getting around. If you're aiming for fluency though, you'll definitely need more time, but it's a solid start for everyday basics. Now, in terms of the cost, Babbel has a few different plans depending on how long you want to commit for. If you just want to try it out, there's a 1-month plan for about $18, but the longer plans bring the price down. For example, the 3-month plan is around $15 per month, the 6-month plan is about $13 per month, and the 12-month plan comes out to be about $9 per month. There's also a lifetime plan for around $300, which gives you access to all the languages forever, so that could be worth it if you're planning to stick with it. And if you're thinking about trying Babbel out, I've got a discounted link in the description below, so you can get a better deal than going directly to their website. Lastly, we have Duolingo, which is another great option for those looking for a free or super affordable way to get started with a new language. Duolingo is completely app-based, and it's really designed to make language learning feel more like a game. So if you're someone who likes earning points, unlocking levels, and keeping up daily streaks, Duolingo is perfect for keeping you motivated. I know for me, I just used it for fun to see what I could learn, but I loved seeing those little achievements and trying to keep my streak going every day. Now, to get started, you just download the app, pick the language that you want to learn, and answer a few questions about why you're learning, like if it's for travel, work, or just for fun. And they offer over 40 languages, and the lessons are pretty short, like 5 to 10 minutes each, so it's super easy to squeeze them into your day. And the lessons focus mainly on vocabulary, sentence building, pronunciation, and some basic grammar. And they're taught through matching games, fill in the blank exercises, and speaking practice where you repeat words and phrases out loud. What's cool is that the app makes it fun. It's designed like a game, so you can basically earn points, win badges, and unlock levels as you go. And if you're competitive like me, you'll love trying to stay on top of the leaderboards for that extra motivation. One thing to keep in mind though is that while Duolingo is great for getting started and building vocabulary, the speaking and listening parts are very basic. So if you're looking for something that focuses on real conversations, advanced grammar, or more structured lessons, Pimsleur or Babbel might be better for you. But if your goal is learning the basics and having fun while doing it, Duolingo is perfect. In terms of how long it takes to see progress, if you practice consistently like 10 minutes a day, you'll definitely start to recognize common phrases and words within a few weeks. That said, if you want to get rid of the ads and unlock features like offline access and unlimited mistakes, you can upgrade to Super Duolingo, which costs about $7 to $10 a month, depending on the plan. And again, if you're interested in checking out Duolingo, I've left a discounted affiliate link in the description down below. Alright, so what's the best way to learn a language? Well, it really depends on your learning style and what you're hoping to get out of it. If you learn best by listening and speaking, Pimsleur is probably the best option. It's great for building real conversational skills and super easy to stay consistent with, especially if you're on the go. If you want something more structured that includes reading, writing, grammar, and speaking, Babbel is a solid all-around choice. It's practical, straightforward, and feels like a flexible version of a traditional course. And if you're just starting out or want a fun, game-like way to learn vocabulary and simple phrases, Duolingo is a great free option that helps build a daily habit. At the end of the day, though, all 3 apps are solid options. It just depends on what you're looking for. And don't forget, I've added discounted affiliate links down in the description so you can check out any of these apps and save a bit while you're at it. And let me know in your comments what your experience has been like, or which one you're thinking about trying. And if you found this video helpful, feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next. Have a wonderful day.